What's the best fast food grilled cheese?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
We're about to find out which fast food grilled cheese is the very best. But first, this portion of today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Therapy means a lot to both of us. I've been going for years, and I know it's contributed to helping me live a healthier, happier life.
Me too. I have a therapy session scheduled today.
Don't miss it. And even still, sometimes when I begin my therapy session, I'll think to myself, I don't know if I've got anything to talk about. But as soon as I do start talking, it always becomes clear to me that there was something that I was holding on to.
Yeah, there's always something that we could benefit from talking to a trained professional about, which is what BetterHelp allows you to do.
Yeah, and having that dedicated time each week, regardless of whether or not I think I need it, has been a huge help for me because I'll always realize that there was something on my mind that was causing me stress or making me anxious or on edge. And by simply acknowledging it, it allows me to feel better.
Quite magical.
Yes, it is.
So if you're ready to feel that benefit yourself, you can get started today by visiting our link, betterhelp.com/goodmythicalmorning. Simply answer a few questions and you'll get matched to a professional therapist that has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours.
Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your home. Visit betterhelp.com/goodmythicalmorning or choose Good Mythical Morning during sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month.
Oh, thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. Now, lots of people think that every grilled cheese is basically the same.
And those people are wrong. There are so many aspects to a good grilled cheese. You got the bread, you got the cheese. It's pretty much the bread and the cheese, but listen, those two things are very important.
Yeah, they are. So today we're gonna put these sandwiches head to head to find the best ooey gooey goodness. It's time for In the Grand Tapestry of Episodes, ones such as these are the golden threads. One could scarcely ask for more. Blind grilled cheese taste test.
Okay, boys, today you're going to taste, guess, and ultimately choose the best grilled cheese sandwich from In-N-Out, Sonic, Five Guys, Panera Bread, Jack in the Box, and Shake Shack. All of the sandwiches today will be served via the patent-pending Grills cheese. Go ahead and put on your blindfolds.
Okay.
How are you feeling about your odds today?
As you can see, we can't. And as you can deduce, I don't feel great about my odds because we've learned over the years that our blindfolded tastings, anything goes and it's usually the wrong thing.
But also you have to have a point of reference. I guess I've tasted the cheese and the buns independently from all these places.
Right.
But I have never, I hate to say it, ordered a grilled cheese from a fast food place.
It's hard to order a grilled cheese when you could get it with a burger in it.
Right.
And it'd be a cheeseburger.
Right.
And it'd be really good. But let's give it a shot.
Well, I mean, but if you were going to, hype yourself up so that you were going to do your best performance, what would you...
We're the boys! We can do it!
We can do it! It's just a cheeseburger without the burger! I've eaten a bunch of those!
Okay, I like that it was collective, but it's a competition. Let's bring in the first grilled cheese.
That was a flat one.
Huh. So they have other bread that they use?
Really homemade feeling, which makes me like it.
Huh. That's interesting.
Good cheese,
Because I thought when you
good
get
bread.
Like, correct
Not
me if
burnt.
I'm wrong. If you get a grilled cheese at In-N-Out, they just put it on the regular buns.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
That's what I think.
That's what I think.
But some of these places have other breads.
So you're saying this isn't In-N-Out. Thank you.
Did you need that?
I think that is a classic grilled cheese. I've got to give it, I don't know, it wasn't,
There's nothing wrong with
there
it.
ain't nothing wrong with it. If it felt a little burnt or tasted a little burnt, I would have demerited it, but it didn't.
Well,
I'm
okay.
gonna give it an 8.
What, are you worried that it might?
Yeah.
You sound like you're worried about it being burnt.
I think that they could be, yes.
I think it was very good. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, you ready to guess?
Let me see.
Yep.
Hold on.
I'm ready.
Hold on.
Thanks for that pump up, Link.
3, 2, 1.
Sonic! Why did you steal my answer?
Because I didn't steal your answer. I just had the same one. You know what? You can talk about that later in therapy. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell.
Also a flatty.
But different.
What's different about it? Because
This tastes like something that you would make at home in a good way.
That's what I said about the last one, but this one's more.
No, I don't think I can find house bread that thick. I mean, I can, but you typically don't have bread as thick as round one and around your house. You got thick bread at your house?
Something about that bread. No, Rhett.
This was, this
thin
may
bread.
have been squished.
It's basically the same as the last one.
Yep, taste-wise.
I'm tempted to guess Sonic again.
American cheese.
There's more cheese, but there's a little something about the taste of the bread that I don't like as much. So I'm going to give it a 7.
I think I prefer thick bread.
I didn't know the last bread was thicker.
Maybe your bread may have not been thicker.
It wasn't.
Mine was. In fact, if you watch the replay, I believe I opened my mouth in preparation for thick bread and got thin bread on this one. I'm not suggesting that the editors show a replay. You can do your own replays around here. It's called the rewind button.
Is he going to guess Sonic again?
I'm going to give it a 6. I'm downgrading by 1.
Yeah,
I still think it was
I agree.
good.
All right,
Okay,
I'm ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
Jack in the
Panera.
Box.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but I was like, who works the hardest at their bread and then consistently fails?
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. The Panera hate is strong with this one. Okay, I'm going to open my mouth to medium sized.
Huh? Good luck with that.
Wow! Wow!
Oh, what happened?
What?
There's other stuff on there.
There's a lot of other stuff on there. That's what they do?
Who would do that?
I don't even know, Link.
That's a burgerless cheeseburger.
I found a wet wipe with my hand. Now I found a napkin.
That is a lot of gooey cheese, though. There was definitely lettuce.
There was more stuff than just cheese.
like sad hot lettuce in there.
You like sad hot lettuce, though. Don't you?
Well, being blindfolded really brought it into focus that I don't actually.
I'll tell you, one of the most disconcerting things that I've ever done in my life is having a medium mouth and getting a big thing put in it. You know, if you're not ready for something big, open wide, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I have a big mouth, but I also don't have anything to add to this conversation.
Well, and let me just, I do. Let me just say, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess you should always open as wide as you can because you never know how big the thing that you're about to put in your mouth is going to be. And if it's just little, there'll just be more space for other stuff.
That's
It's
right.
kind of like taking an extra step on a stair that isn't there, you know?
Yes.
But like with your mouth.
Exactly.
You want to step big. You don't want to step little.
I think the things added to this are unnecessary. I did not prefer it. I give it a 4.
Yeah, I was shocked and disappointed. I'm giving it a 3. Even though the cheese itself was really good, I bet it would be great on a burger.
Who does this? I don't know. I've got a guess, but I feel completely. Hold on. Let me just think about it.
I didn't really get to understand. Let me take another bite. I didn't even want to eat it. I just wanted to donkey lip it. Who is that?
I don't know, man.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Five Guys. I think.
Does In-N-Out do that because they wanted to do it like almost animal?
Well, I didn't think so, Rhett, because that wasn't my guess.
But does In-N-Out do that?
I'm not gonna say
Okay.
because I don't know.
Go big. Go big.
Uh-huh. Oh. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of flatness.
I think you're going to have something to say about this one. I'm going to guess what it is.
Tastes like burnt French toast.
Yep. You're going to say it's burnt because it is.
Where's the cheese?
This is a mistake.
Does yours have cheese in it?
Yeah, but it's almost just like the echo of cheese. A Checo.
It's so bad.
That's a 1. I'm sorry. I don't need to think
Well-
about this anymore. It's a 1.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 0.
Well, it's still food.
Yeah,
Air is 0.
I'm giving
in my
it.
book.
It's a 0. I would rather eat nothing than eat that again.
This is really hard for somebody. Somebody's getting dragged hard.
Okay.
They burned it. They didn't put cheese on it. The bread was big, but bad.
How did you remember
Big, bad, and
the
burnt.
choices? Because you tried to tell me and I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Well, when we're given a list of things to remember, like a collection of names of fast food joints that we're choosing from, I like to create an acronym. And the one that I created in my mind for this one was FJ Piss. Five Guys, Jack in the Box, Panera, In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Sonic. It's there. I never have to think about anything else again.
All right, I'm standing by my 0 and I'm ready to guess.
I'm not ready to guess. Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Sonic.
Jack in the Box. I mean, how couldn't it be?
I went back to Sonic for this one. Oh,
Soft. Big cheese.
oh yeah, that's getting better.
That's a good grilled cheese.
It's not as buttery as I want it to be. You know,
I think you want a little butter and then you want a little crispiness on top of the...
I put so much butter on my grilled cheese. Don't tell anybody. I'll do one grilled cheese.
I won't tell anybody.
And I'll make a grilled cheese for somebody in my family, usually Shepherd. And each sandwich, don't tell anybody this.
Okay, I won't tell anybody.
Each sandwich requires a half a stick of butter.
Good God.
Don't tell anybody about it.
Wow.
Because you take a stick of butter and you take a quarter of the stick of butter, you put it in the pan. Then you take
The other quarter.
the other quarter and you split it in half to eighths and you rub it on the bread on the outside and then you put it in the pan with a hot brown butter. It absorbs it all up there.
Woo.
I'm probably giving, my son some sort of heart disease as a teenager, but I believe it'll be worth it.
Who has this soft bread that I'm giving a 9 to? Yeah.
I don't feel that strongly about it.
It's thick and soft bread.
The cheese had a slightly underwhelming taste at the end, aftertaste, but it was so good up to that point, I'm solidly a 7.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Panera. I'm saying it, and I want to apologize. I actually, like a little elf came to me behind my mask and said, "You're wrong about Panera.
The Panera elf.
You've been way too hard on Panera. Who else is going to have bread as airy as that and as unabashedly thick?"
Besides a bread company.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So neither one of us has guessed In-N-Out or Shake Shack. We've been really
I guessed
shy.
In-N-Out.
Oh, you did?
Almost peeled the whole crust off of it.
Sounds violent. This one's sliced bread again.
It's tasteless.
Well, it's underwhelming, but it is buttery.
It is. My lips are so buttery.
I'll give it that.
That's the only reason I wasn't able to hold on to the crust and completely unfurl it, because I had a butter slip on both of my lips.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm going to give it a 6.
Huh.
But where is it from?
I don't know. I'm going to give it a 5 because I don't like the tastelessness of it. I will say that what is that? Hey,
What? That's my
I will
boobie.
say,
Don't grab my boobie.
just as we were talking about a second ago when I was talking about preparing to put big things in your mouth,
I remember that.
if you've got your mouth as wide open as possible and the thing that you're trying to put in the mouth is too big, a little butter on the lips will go a long way.
Remember that Christina Aguilera song, Butter Lip Baby?
What?
Butter Lip My Baby.
Is it real? Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Shake Shack.
Oh, we agree. You copied me.
I didn't copy you.
All right, Stevie, where did we land?
Link. You got 1 correct.
Ho hum.
Rhett, you got 3 correct, which means you win this amazingly cool cheese sword grater.
Cheese grater? I can stab somebody in the kidneys.
Wowzers.
Or I can grate them some cheese.
So, what was the best one?
The one that you collectively liked the most was from Panera. You were right. Like when you were talking to Panera.
That's what I got right?
You didn't even know you were talking to Panera for real, but yeah, you were. You were apologizing and professing your love.
That little
for
elf was
Panera.
right.
Yeah, I need to listen to the elf on all the other rounds. Well, congratulations. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Tyler,
And I'm Heidi, and we're in Fresno, California.
and we're making grilled cheese ramen with our brand new cookbook. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Bring that mythicality into your kitchen. And click the top link to watch us play balloon games from TikTok and go mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land. Don't wait to register for this year's election. Go to votelikeabeast.com to register, check your registration status, or request a vote by mail ballot today.